Once again, we welcome you here inside Dwyer Stadium. Did you miss us, everybody? Well, we're getting ready for game number 2 today. It is a doubleheader. It is the nightcap between the now 15 and 14 Geneva Red Wings and your first place 21 and 10 Batavia Muckdogs. Hello again, everybody. I am John Karuba. And again, this is not deja vu. We are having a second game tonight between Geneva and Batavia. And the Muckdogs ran away with game 1, winning 8-1 behind the strong arm of Nolan Sparks, who went 5 2/3, and some great offense all the way around, unleashing a 10-hit attack in the win. But before we get to the starting lineups, we want to thank the sponsors that make tonight's broadcast possible right here on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Feral Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County of Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versescape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, going to get you the lineups. John Karuba coming at you. Starting lineup for the Muckdogs, as always, presented by Tompkins Financial. Josh Leadham leading off in right field. Brian Fry hitting second, playing second. Tyler Canoe, first baseman, hitting third. Daniel Burroway batting cleanup. Kyle Corso, the DH. Levi Aguilar is behind the plate. Trey Bacon hitting seventh, the extra hitter. Dallas Young hitting eighth. Kenny Dodson Jr. batting ninth. And Caleb Rodriguez at short. Tyler Prospero on the mound. For the Red Wings, Shane Ducks leading off and catching. Max Hibman, the shortstop, followed by Nick Sears, who's the DH. Jordan Jaff at third. Cole Clemming at first. Ozzie Fleischer at second. Hitting seventh at center field, Brandon Galpy. Andrew McDermott hitting eighth, playing left field. Cole Kumpf batting ninth in right field. And hitting and pitching tonight, Aiden Regan for the Red Wings. And those are the starting lineups for tonight's game. We will step aside for the national anthems. I'm John Karuba. When we come back, we'll have the anthems and then first pitch and baseball, game 2, Geneva and Batavia on the Muckdogs Baseball Network. Back here at Dwyer Stadium, and we are getting set for game number 2. Shane Duck standing in to lead it off right side. Righty Tyler Prosper on the mound. And let's do it from Dwyer twice. And that pitch is off the plate upstairs inside, and we are underway again tonight. Duck standing back in right side. Had an offer in game number 1. Swung on, and a high pop fly. Left side of the infield, ranging onto the left center field grass. That time to make the catch is the shortstop Rodriguez, 1 away. And a good start to the top of the first inning for Tyler Prospero. We will get numbers on him in just a moment here. Prospero with a 4.06 ERA and 24 in the third innings. This will be his 6th start. Next pitch is swung on, and Hitman pops it up in the air to right. Josh Leadham there. He'll put it away, no problem, for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. Right now, Prospero, he's taken off the lead of Nolan Sparks and polishing these hitters off easily to start the ball game. So 2 down, no one on. Here is now the DH, Nick Surse. He was the first baseman in game 1, and they kept him off the hit column. 2 away, Prospero ready to go. Here comes the pitch, and that is off the plate a little bit down and inside, 1-0. So Prospero again, the 4.06 ERA, 24 in the third innings, 11 earned runs, 14 runs given up, 18 strikeouts to 6 walks. Surse looks at a fastball up and away, 2-0. And he has an overall record of 3-1. Surse standing back in left side. Prospero ready to go. The next pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Over the inside corner, and the count 2-1. On deck is the cleanup hitter. It's the third baseman, Jordan Jaffe. Remember, again, this is another 7-inning game because it's a doubleheader, and Sursa laces that one foul outside the first base bag. Count now going to be 2-2. Sursa, the lefty swinger, against the righty throwing Prospero. Now coming set. It'll be a 2-ball, 2-strike offering on its way from Prospero. Swung on and chops it foul up that first base line. Count going to hold 2-2. So again, Batavia taking game one, 8-1 earlier today, and that's pretty much the way Batavia would draw it up. The great start from Nolan Sparks, and then a ton of offense. That pitch off the plate, low and away, and now Sursa's battled back to work the count fall. Batavia had 3 runs in the bottom of the first and 4 in the sixth to really put it away in that one. Sursa with that in-between hopper right side of the infield, second baseman Fry, throw to first, it gets by the first baseman Canoe. So reaching safely on what should be a base hit is Sursa, and in fact, that is what they score it. And that was a tricky one because that went way up in the air at pop fly. They let it drop and hop as if they're going to play like a ground ball. Second baseman raised to his right, but even with the momentum, it was hit too slow. So the throw to first got away, and Sursa was able to beat it out. So the runner on first and 2 gone. Here is Jordan Jaffe coming to the plate. Prospero with an eye on Sursa over at first. Working from the stretch, the pitch, and that is swung on and fouls it away down that right field line, 0-1. John Krug behind the microphone for you tonight. Had the call for you earlier this afternoon. Now going to have the call for you here tonight on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network. It'll be an 0-1 coming set and the pitch. Curveball drops it in there across the inside corner. Well located that time from Tyler, and the count quickly 0-2. Jaffe had 1 hit and 4 plate appearances back in game number 1. Next pitch. Swung on an inside-out swing right side. First baseman Canoe flips to Prospero, who lost his footing, but he still taps the bag before Jaffe gets there, and the side is retired. So for Geneva, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left aboard. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Geneva no score. Batavia coming to the plate on your home for Batavia Muckdogs Baseball, the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
We go to the bottom of the first inning here. Dwyer Stadium in Batavia, no score. Josh Leadham, the leadoff hitter, leads it off for Batavia in the bottom of the first. Looks at a pitch that scrapes the outside edge. Strike one called. It'll be Leadham, Fry, and Canoe, top third of the Muck Dog lineup. Next pitch, Leadham swings, whack to the left side. Nice pick by the third baseman, but he bobbles it. He recovers the handle, but by that point, doesn't even make the throw. So Leadham is going to reach with a leadoff hit. That looked like it was ticketed for left field, so I would be surprised if they score that in error. And no, they do give him a hit, which is the right call. So good job by the official scorer. Leadham is off first. And Brian Fry coming in for the first time in game 2. Fry swings and lashes it foul behind the plate, and the count 0-1. So now both teams have a hit on the board. No runs, one hit, no errors for both sides. Tyler Canoe on deck. Fry the lefty against the righty, Aiden Regan. Runner goes, pitch outside, throw to second, safe! Leadham gets in there. As the pitch was high and away, it was a good throw by the catcher that time, Shane Ducks, but Leadham with the speed, able to get in there before the tag applied. So another stolen base for Josh, and he continues to wreak havoc on the base pass. So Brian Fry is on and looking to see one of the coaches coming out for Geneva onto the field. I think he was just saying something to his shortstop, just sort of motioning, because then the home plate umpire signaled to him, and now he's heading back to the dugout. Reagan ready to go. It'll be a 1-1 into Brian as the runner goes. Pitch high away, throw to third, and he will get in there safely with another stolen base. So Leadham is now on third with nobody out, and Brian Fry in the driver's seat, a 2-1 count. He'll stand in again left side. Tyler Canoe on deck. Here's the pitch. Fry swings, lifts that in the air left field, gonna get down for a base hit. So coming on down to score is Leadham, and standing on first with an RBI single is Brian Fry. And once again, as they did in game 1, they're doing in the nightcap. The Muck Dogs strike first. Batavia 1, Geneva no score in the bottom of the first. Good job there by Fry taking it opposite field, and it dunked into left. That took a pretty high hop. That was a good play by Andrew McDermott, the left fielder, to prevent the ball from going over his head, or Fry could have kept running for miles. First pitch home from Reagan, off the plate, up and in, 1-0. Toes the rubber from the first base side. They throw over to first. And again, remember, it's only a 7-inning game. So when you can jump out to an early lead, it's huge. As Canoe hits down the ground to third, backhanded play, throw to second, one, throw back to first, gets by the first baseman, but the catcher ducks alertly, backs it up, so Canoe can't go to second. Fry is retired, though, on the 5-4 force, one away. As Canoe reaches on the fielder's choice. So one away, a runner on first. Here is Daniel Burraway. Stepping in from the right side, home half inning number 1. Batavia 1, Geneva no score. And Burraway punches that into left center. Gets down for a base hit. They're going to send Canoe to third, and the throw is going to be not in time, and then heads up base running. Great job by Burraway as he motors into second. So what an alert play as that ball got down into the left center field gap. So first, good aggressive base running by Canoe to get into third, and then right on the heels of that, Burroway able to motor on into second. So your Muck Dogs continue to threaten. Runners on second and third, one away, and here's Corso. First pitch home is a slider that curves in there across the inside corner. 12-6 field of that, got a lot of good late action and biting movement, 0-1. Levi Aguila, the catcher, on deck. The 0-1 swung on and missed. He reached for that one. Down and away, 0-2. The key for Kyle to remember here, so good with getting sac flies. Really, he could hit it to short, second or first, and probably gets a run home. Doesn't have to try to drive it out of the park here. Just put it in play to get the second run home. The 0-2, and Corso hits it past! Diving first baseman down the right field line! Not only does Canoe score, guess who comes behind him? Burroway! So 2 runs score standing up, and motoring to second is Kyle Corso, and it's a carbon copy start to game number 2 for the Muck Dogs. They now take a 3-0 lead over Geneva. Again, that is exactly why Corso is so good in those situations. Even 0-2, he doesn't go fishing. He doesn't try to rip it out of the park. He just puts the ball in play, and that's what he did. Fastball out and away, that's where he took it, and he drilled it down that right field line. The first baseman could not get to it, and it allowed 2 more runs to score. And they're still looking for more. Runner on second, 1 out. And now here's Levi Aguila coming up, looking to add on even more. First pitch, and that is swung on, hit on the ground to short. Backhanded field by Hitman, throws to first in time to retire the speedy Aguila for out number 2. So now 3-4-0 on the board for Batavia, 0-1-0 for Geneva. As Corso remains on second with that 2-run double, 2 away, and here is Trey Bacon, the extra hitter, hitting 7th in the lineup in game number 2 for the Muck Dogs. First pitch from Regan is on the outside edge over the outer third, 0-1. Still Batavia looking for more. They've already scored 3. RBI single to left by Fry and a 2-run double to right by Corso, who takes off for third. And as the pitch is down and away, blocked by the catcher Ducks, that allows Corso to hustle to third without a throw. So now it's a runner on third with 2 outs and the count 1-1. That's significant though, because now if a pitch gets away from the catcher, would score another run. And that pitch misses off the plate, diving down and in at the hands, 2 balls and a strike. Just again, good job by the Muck Dogs, never giving at bats away or resting on their laurels. They just continue to come at you, and now that pitch almost got away from Ducks on that breaking ball down and away, and that was a good defensive play. He just saved a run there. But the count now 3-1, so Bacon in a good hitter's count. Bacon did have an RBI double, part of that big 5th inning in game 1. This time he's going to draw a 5-pitch walk. Fastball outside and out of the zone, wouldn't chase. And so now once again, runners on the corners with 2 away. And here is Dallas Young, the center fielder. We'll see if he can find a way to get on and drive another run across. John Kruba on the call here for you again on this early evening. Game 2 of a double dip between Batavia and Geneva. Muck Dogs 3 runs in the bottom of the first, lead 3-0. First pitch comes home, down and away, and the runner immediately took off for second. That's Bacon, but they didn't even want to risk the runner from third coming home, low and away, 1-0. So Bacon in, standing up, and now it's second and third, 2 out. The 1-0, and Young swings it, fouls it back, count 1-1. So if Dallas could find a way here to just get this ball into the outfield for a base hit, now that probably would bring in 2 more runs with 2 outs. And Batavia has been very good at that all season long. Next pitch is in the dirt, down and away. Nice backhand by Ducks, and the count 2 balls and a strike. In the home half of the first inning, John Gruba taking you through this one. Batavia up 3, looking for more. 2-1, and Bacon swings, and he will chop it foul behind the plate. As the count now 2-2, it's on Dallas Young. Meanwhile, the third baseman, Kenny Dodson Jr., on deck. So Young stands back in from the right side. 2-2, swung on and grounded right back to the pitcher who came home with it. And so now they got him in a rundown between third and home, and they do tag Corso out, diving back into third. So that's going to be a 1-2 force to get the out, but really, I think the pitcher Reagan forgot how many outs there were. All he really had to do was throw that ball to first to get out of the inning. Instead, he takes the complicated route, but he does get it to end the inning, but very lucky that decision did not come back to burn him more. But Batavia, 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and because of that force, only 1 left aboard. Let's go to the second. After 1, Batavia 3, Geneva nothing on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors too.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, top of the second inning, 3-0 Batavia the score. 1-0 count. That pitch ripped opposite field into right for a base hit, as that's Cole Fleming with the seeing eye inside out swing. Hard hit line drive to right for a leadoff hit, as he will stop at first with the second hit of the ball game for Geneva, as we are in the heart of the lineup, 5, 6, and 7. Now Ozzie Fleischer, the second baseman, due up, and then followed by Brandon Gelby, the center fielder. So Fleischer did not appear in game 1. And on the scoreboard, 3-4-0 Batavia, 0-2-0 Geneva. So Fleming takes his lead off first. Prospero throws to first, but he gets back in there, just beating it out. John Gruba on the call here. We're in the top of the second. Batavia by 3. Pitch is off the plate, up and in. So Batavia getting their 3 runs. RBI single to left by Brian Fry, and then a 2-run double to right by Kyle Corso. It'll be a 1-0 from Prospero, and that is swung on, hit back up the middle. Caleb diving for it, but he can't come up with it. Goes into center, and then almost misplayed out there. It's straightaway center by Dallas Young, but he recovers. But now 2 are aboard for Geneva, as moving up to second base is Fleming. Fleischer on first and second, nobody out. So this is playing exactly like how the first game did. Batavia had the 3 in the first, then Geneva got 1 in the second. Almost like Groundhog Day, because that's exactly how this is setting up here. Batavia gets 3, and now Geneva's got the first 2 on again in the top of the second. So here is Gelpy, the center fielder, standing in. He went 0 for 3 with the strikeout in game 1. He squares to bunt, popped it up, and he gets it down. Mishandled by the third baseman and the pitcher, and everybody going to be safe. That time it was a poor bunt, but the pitcher couldn't get to it, Prospero. And the third baseman coming in was Dodson. He couldn't get the handle. And even once he did, he realized there was no base to go to. Everybody was safe. But that has scored a hit. So now it's 3-4-0 for the Muckdogs, 0-4-0 for Geneva, but they're knocking on the door. Bases juiced with Red Wings, nobody out. And here is number 7, Andrew McDermott, the left fielder, number 8 hitter in the lineup. Prospero from the stretch, first pitch. On the inside corner, letter high, zips it in there, strike 1 called. Now stands in again left side. Meanwhile, Prospero ready to go on the mound. First base side out of the stretch. Runners take their leads first and second. Pitch, and he looks at a fastball high and away. 1-1. So again, bases loaded, nobody out. Batavia leading Geneva 3-0 in the top of the second. McDermott standing in left side. From the first base side, digging in left side pitch on the inside corner, and the count now 1-2. Now stands back in from the left side. Runners taking their leads off all 3 bases. Huge, huge spot in this game. 3-0 Batavia top of the second, but Geneva's got bases loaded, no out. 1-2, curveball. Oh, just missed on the outside third. If that missed just by a little. And the count now even, 2-2. You could tell Prospero really wanted the call, but he's not going to get it. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Prospero setting at the belt. And the pitch. And that is swung on and foul back to the screen behind the plate. Count going to remain 2-2. So if McDermott gets on deck is number 30, right fielder Cole Kumpf. And Kumpf was another batter that did not appear in game 1 for the Red Wings. So McDermott standing back in. Righty on the mound, lefty at the plate. It'll be a 2-2 on its way from Prospero. Swung on, grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it ricocheted off the pitcher, Prospero. Rodriguez jumped, throw from short to first, not in time. Gonna beat it out, so a run comes across to score. And Geneva gets on the board here in the top half of the second. Batavia 3, Geneva 1. So now the tying runs are in scoring position and the go-ahead run on base. And they do score that a hit, an RBI for McDermott, as it was Cole Fleming that scored. So bases remain loaded. Kumpf at the plate. Pitch is on the outside corner over the edge. Right on the plate, called first strike. So on our scoreboard now 3-4-0 Batavia, 1-5-0 for the Red Wings. From the first base side, ready to go, the 0-1, and that is whacked foul down that right field line, and the count 0-2. Meanwhile, on deck is the catcher, Shea Ducks. As for this game, Geneva not going with the 10th hitter, just going with the standard 1 through 9. back to the top of the lineup, and that pitch swung on and missed. Kumpf is gone on the strikeout, 1 down. So back to the top of the lineup we go as Reagan, the pitcher, does not swing. They're not going with 10 hitters. They're doing the traditional lineup for game 2. 1 away. And it's going to be the catcher, number 1, Shane Duck, standing in again for his second turn already on the game. Prospero stepping off now, but that was a massively important strikeout. Now he could get 1 pitch and maybe get out of this on a double play ball. As they're playing double play depth at second and short. Pitch is swung on and dives. Third base and can't come up with it. Rodriguez in short, throw to second in time as they get the out at first. But another run does come across to score. So it is going to be an RBI on the fielder's choice in the top of the second inning. Now Batavia 3, Geneva 2. But that was still a great play by Caleb Rodriguez at short to back it up after Dodson missed it off his glove at third. Strong throw to get the second out. But a run does score, and it's now 3-2 Batavia. So here is Max Hittman, the shortstop, coming up. And he looks at a pitch off the plate. Little high and away, 1-0. So now on the scoreboard, 3-4-0 Batavia, 2-5-0 Red Wings. Prospero trying to keep that damage right there where it is, and that pitch swung on, hit in the air to right field, but Leadham has a beat on it, makes the catch in front of the track, and that's it. So all things considered, a nice job by Prospero. He gives up 2 runs on a couple hits, but that's it. And as we go to the bottom of the second, your Muckdogs hang on to the lead. So your score through an inning and a half, Batavia 3, Geneva 2 on the Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17.5 counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right.
Back here at the bottom of the second inning at Dwyer Stadium, Batavia 3, Geneva 2. Kenny Dodson Jr., the third baseman, hitting ninth, leading off this half inning for the Muckdogs. And he swings at the first pitch and laces it foul outside first, 0-1. On our scoreboard, 3-4-0 Batavia, 2-5-0 for Geneva. So again, 9, 10, and 1 in the Muckdog lineup. It is Dodson, Rodriguez, and Leadham. The 0-1, and that hit him, and it looks like it got him towards the helmet. I think it caught a piece of the helmet. The good news is that was a breaking pitch, not a fastball, but Dodson heads on down to first on the leadoff, hit by pitch. So runner on first, nobody out, and here's the number 10 batter for Batavia, Caleb Rodriguez, the shortstop. So Dodson going to take his lead off first. Meanwhile, Regan getting himself in trouble here. Runner on first, nobody out. And they throw over to first, no tag even applied. John Kruba taking you through this one on the Muckdogs Baseball Network. Thank you for making us a part of your Thursday evening twice. Once earlier in the afternoon. Now this is game 2 of a doubleheader. Throw to first. No tag applied as he gets back in. Remember, it's a doubleheader, so again, just like in game 1, it's only a 7-inning game tonight between the Red Wings and the Muckdogs. Batavia, 3 runs in the first. Geneva 2 in the second. Runner goes, pitches a strike, throw to second, and they got him as it was a nice tag applied by the second baseman. And that's Ozzie Fleischer, 1 away. So Dodson is retired on the caught stealing, and it'll be scored 2-4. As Caleb Rodriguez standing back in, that changes the complexion of the inning. 0-1, 1 out. The pitch swung on, hit on the ground left side, ranging into the shortstop hole was Hitman, but he cannot come up with it. And no throw going to be made. So beating it out for the 1-out singles, Rodriguez. Now how big does that caught stealing loom? Instead of first and second, nobody out, it's now runner on first, 1 out. And now we are going to have a meeting at the mound. Both teams now have 5 hits, 3-5-0 Batavia, 2-5-0 Geneva. And they're changing the pitcher. Wow. This is pretty early in the game, but we are going to have a change of pitcher, so we'll take this opportunity to tell you more about some exciting concerts coming to Dwyer Stadium later in the summer.
Muckdog fans, who's ready for Margaritaville? Saturday, August 20th, Dwyer Stadium turns into the biggest beach party around. Parrot Head, Jimmy Buffett Tribute Band will be playing all your tropical and beach favorites. Specialty drinks, lays, and fun in the sun. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. Muckdog fans, ZBTV, the Zach Brown Tribute Band, is coming to Dwyer Stadium on Saturday, September 3rd at 7 p.m. Hear the world's greatest Zach Brown Tribute Band. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, bottom of the second inning, Batavia 3-2 lead as they have Caleb Rodriguez on first, 1 out. New pitcher in the game, Wyatt Patchett, taking over. And this is a pretty quick hook by the Red Wings, but they decide they're going to play matchup here. Patchett, so far we'll get you numbers on him, but he is taking over for Regan, who is responsible for that runner on first. For Patchett, another Geneva, New York native, 6'3", 220-pound righty, a freshman again of Lemoyne College. Want to remind you, still plenty of tickets left for some great remaining home games for your Muckdogs. If you want tickets, visit the box office or call 585-524-2260, 585-524-2260, so you can skip the line or come on down to the box office. Patchett has made 1 start, appeared in 5 games, an ERA of 3. In 9 innings, he's given up 3 earned runs, 9 hits, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a win-loss record of 0-1. And now he will face Josh Leadham as we are back to the top of the lineup card for your Muck Dogs. With a runner on first, one out, pitch home, and Leadham swings and takes a big whiff at that one as he'll foul back, 0-1. John Kruba on the call. Again, scoreboard 3-5-0 for Batavia, 2-5-0 Geneva. Batavia getting 3 runs in the first and 2 in the top of the second by the Red Wings. Patchett ready to go. First base side of the rubber. The pitch to Leadham is off the plate and tight upstairs, and the count level. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Leadham going to step right back in, righty against righty. Rodriguez off first, pitch in there across the outer edge for a called second strike, 1-2. Now going to step right back in right side. It'll be a 1-2 from Patchett. The pitch, and Leadham swings, and a high fly ball, but drifting foul down the right field line. That'll get out of play. Count going to hold, 1-2. For Batavia, they got an RBI single to left by Fry, 2-run double to right by Corso. Geneva got a couple of infield fielders' choice RBIs, and that's where we stand right now, 3-2 Batavia. As Patchett tried to catch Rodriguez napping there over on first, tried to catch him leaning. Pitch, Leadham swings, hits it past the third baseman into left field. Rodriguez takes a big turnaround second, but he'll hold right there. Puts on the brakes. Leadham on first, and the Muck Dogs are set up again. They got runners on first and second, 1 out for Brian Fry, who already, as we said, had that RBI single to left field back in inning number 1. Let's see if Batavia can get some runs back here that they gave up to Geneva in the top of the second inning. Fry standing in left side. Ready, Patchett ready to go. The pitch off the plate, down and away, 1-0. If Fry can get on, then you get into the real heart of the lineup, and the big boy, Tyler Canoe, on deck. It'll be a 1-0. And that is waved at and missed. Fry probably helped Patchett there, chasing a ball, but the count is even, 1-1. As now it's 3 runs on 6 hits for Batavia, 2 runs, 5 hits for Geneva. Patchett coming set. Runners lead off first and second, and now they both go. But Fry swings and punches it foul to seats behind the plate, 1-2. Looks like they may have had a hit and run going, a double steal, and instead they count 1-2. Beautiful afternoon has turned into a pleasant evening for baseball here at the ballpark. Game 2 of a doubleheader, and Batavia leading this one 3-2 after winning Game 1 8-1 earlier this afternoon. Patchett coming set. It'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Gets away from the catcher, down and away, and now both runners are going to advance. So they didn't even need to do a hit and run that time. They used the wild pitch, and now it's second and third, 1 away. So Tyler Canoe, I bet, has just got to be drooling to get up there now in this big RBI situation. But we'll see if Fry can get a run home as the count 2-2. 1 out. They bring the third baseman inside the cutout, straight up at second and short. And Fry swings and misses over the top again. He chases the ball. We don't usually see that from Fry all that often, but he is retired 2 away, and that's going to leave it up to Tyler Canoe. But Batavia not only is good with 2-out RBI situations, if there's anyone that you need to come through with the big hit in a big spot, this is the guy you want up there, Tyler Canoe. From the right side, first pitch from Patchett in the dirt, down and inside. Ducks with a backhanded scoop, 1-0. Daniel Burway, the left fielder and cleanup hitter on deck. 1-0, going to come home to Canoe. And he swings and misses. He was trying to get 3 runs right there, trying to launch that out to left field. Instead, the count 1-1. Canoe standing right back in. First base side of the rubber. It'll be a 1-ball, 1-strike offering. And that is on the outer edge. Boy, that's a surprising strike call. You can tell Skip's a little annoyed there down at third base. And that changes the complexion of the at-bat. Instead of 2-1, now it's 1-2 with your best hitter up. So I can't say that I blame Skip for maybe being a little annoyed there. As it'll be a 1-2. In any event, the at-bat continues. Coming set. First base side to 1-2. And that is down and off the plate, low and outside. Count level, 2-2. And now Canoe stands back in from the right side. Runners off second and third. With 2 outs, 2-2. Up and in, and a clipped Canoe. Plunked him square in the left forearm. He will head on down to first on the hit by pitch. Might have caught him on the elbow, but either way, it caught him flush. Good news is he's going to stay in the game, but now the bases are loaded, 2 outs, and that's going to leave it to the cleanup hitter, Daniel Burway. Burway standing in right side. Runners taking their leads off all 3 bases. So Canoe is off first. Lead him off second. Rodriguez off first. Pitch misses up and inside, in tight, and the count 1-0. Kyle Corso, the DH, hitting 5th. Next up for Batavia. Meanwhile, Burway going to await a 1-0 delivery here. And that is at the knees across the inside corner. Caught the edge, according to the home plate umpire, and the count is even, 1-1. Once again, a tight borderline call, but again, changes the complexion of the at-bat. Instead of 2-0, now it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed as he pulled the string down and away, and the count now ball and 2 strikes. Now stands back in from the right side. It'll be a 1-2, and Burway going to foul it away down that right field line. Count going to hold, 1-2. Burway again awaiting a 1-2 delivery. Big moment in this game. Bases juiced with Muckdogs. 2 away, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Patchett ready to go. Here comes the pitch to Burway in the dirt. That's a good take there. Dropping down and out of the zone. Count leveled up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Batavia trying to get the 2 runs back. They gave up in the top of the second. Very good with 2 outs and runners in scoring position, especially in game 1. Let's see if they can continue that trend here in game 2. Righty against righty, the 2-2, and Burway. Nice job spoiling that pitch off as he will foul it straight back to the screen. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now going to stand in again from the right side. Toes are over from the first base side of the rubber. It'll be a 2-2 on its way home. Fastball right in there. Strike 3 is called. And so Patchett gets out of the jam. He got some fortunate calls from the home plate umpire, but The side is retired for Batavia. No runs on a couple hits, no errors, bases left loaded. Let's go to the third. Batavia 3, Geneva 2 on the Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
Back here for the top of the third at Dwyer Stadium, Nick Surse to lead things off in the top of the third for the Red Wings. First pitch from Prospero, drops it in there over the outside edge, 0-1. So Batavia with 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 runs on 5 hits for Geneva. No errors by either side so far tonight. Next pitch, waved at and missed. Big cut, but came up with nothing but air. And a strike, 0-2. So Batavia has had a couple golden chances to try and break this game open, have not been able to do it. The next 0-2 pitch swung on and missed as it is recovered by the catcher. Aguila throws down to first. The put out recorded 2-3. So here is the third baseman, cleanup hitter, number 15, Jordan Jaffe, standing in right side. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and a high pop fly into shallow right. Ranging over, second baseman Fry makes the over-the-shoulder basket catch. 2 up, 2 down. See, if Prospero pitches this way, it might not matter how many more runs Batavia gets. He looks sharp so far in this inning. 2 down, nobody on. And it is going to be number 14, Cole Fleming, first baseman, hitting 5th in the Geneva lineup. So 2 down, no one on. Fleming going to try and keep the inning alive. Prospero trying to have a 1-2-3 shutdown inning. See if Batavia can get back to work offensively and maybe add on some runs. Prospero ready to go. Here is the pitch. That is off the plate, in tight upstairs, 1-0. John Kruba taking you through this one here on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network. And that pitch over the outside third, strike 1 called. If you want tickets to a game, fans, either visit the box office or call 585-524-2260, 585-524-2260. As that pitch swung on and missed, tied him up, down in at the shoelaces and handcuffed him. A ball, 2 strikes. If Fleming gets on, Ozzie Fleischer on deck for the Red Wings. Pitch swung on and whacked into center and over the leaping try, the second baseman Fry into center field. That'll be a 2-out hit for Fleming with 2 strikes. So a 2-out hit, and now here comes Fleischer coming to the plate. The number 6 hitter in the Geneva lineup. That is now the 6th hit on the game for the Red Wings. So again, 3-6-0 Batavia, 2-6-0 Geneva. Standing in from the right side. Runner takes his lead off first. Here comes the pitch. That is on the inside corner over the black. Strike one is the count. Brandon Gelpy next up as we are now in the 6, 7, 8 part of the Geneva order. Runner goes, pitch swung on, whacked in the air to left, falls in for a base hit, and then misplayed in left by Burroway, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. So the tying run is going to come in to score, and motoring all the way to third is Fleischer, and unfortunately, the Villains able to tie it up at 3 in the top of the third, and in a blink of an eye, too, it looked like Prospero was rolling, and all of a sudden we got a tie ball game. Now again, it did not help that Burroway kicked it in left field, and then they could keep running for days, but just amazing how quickly this rally has happened, and unfortunate for your Muckdogs. So they do give an error on Burroway, allowing the run to score, no RBI. First pitch is off the plate, high and outside, and the count 1-0. So the scoreboard now 3-6-1 for Batavia, 3-7-0 for the Red Wings. Next pitch, waved at and missed. Blew it by him, and the count 0-2. So he's one strike away from getting out of it. Now stands back in right side. Here comes the next pitch. Is on the inner third, and the count now 1-2. So the count was 1-1. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes. As Gelpy is at the plate, left fielder Andrew McDermott on deck. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. That is a big strikeout for Prospero to keep the damage limited and hold it right there. So for Geneva, 1 run, couple hits, 1 massive error, and 1 left to board. Let's go to the bottom of the third through 2.5. Batavia 3, Geneva 3 on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model. Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a veteran at one of our home games, please email us with their name and a good email or phone to contact them at. The vet who is recognized will receive 4 free tickets to that game. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilippo12@gmail.com. Again, that's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with a good email or phone to contact them at.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, new ball game, bottom of the third, tied at 3. Batavia and Geneva. Kyle Corso leads things off for the Muckdogs. 5, 6, and 7 in the Muckdog order. Against the righty Patchett, 3-6-1 Batavia, 3-7-0 Geneva. Pitch swung on and rocketed in the air to straightaway center, but unfortunately coming in to make the catch, Brandon Gelpy, 1 gone. So 1 down, nobody on base. And it's going to be the catcher, number 6 in the lineup, Levi Aguilar. From the first base side of the rubber. First pitch comes home, and that is on the outer edge. Questionable call there, but it's a called first strike, 0-1. Again, that's the call of the home plate umpire. That's the one that's opinion counts. Patchett ready to go. The 0-1 swung on and smacked down the ground left side. Shortstop tried to backhand it but couldn't pick it. Trickles into left. 1 out. Base hit for Levi. So Aguilar's on first, 1 gone. Here's Trey Bacon. He is the Tully's hitman of the game. If he finds a way to get a hit in this game, the crowd, everybody in attendance, will get a coupon to Tully's. Standing in from the right side. And now he's coming set. Next pitch. And Bacon swings and a high fly ball down the right field line, but that will get out of play. And the count 0-2. Toes the rubber from the first base side. Aguilar first, Bacon at the plate, 0-1 count. Next pitch, and Bacon takes a good cut, but fouls it back, and that was a hard incoming to the grandstands behind the plate in the upper deck. Upper bowl, 0-2. Bacon right back in from the right side. Patchett working out of the stretch. 0-2 is off the plate. Looks at it low and outside. 1-2. Now Bacon standing back in from the right side of the plate. Runner takes his lead off first. And it'll be a 1-2. And Bacon fists that into left, fair ball. It's a fair ball. Goes into the corner and left. And so hustling to third. There is Aguilar, and Bacon motors into second. He jets in there with a 1-out double, and your Muckdogs in prime position to retake the lead. Second and third, 1 out. And on top of that, as if that isn't good enough, Bacon being the hitman of the game because he got a hit. Now all the fans in the stands can celebrate as they also get a coupon from Tully's. So, second and third, 1 out. Here is Dallas Young coming in right side against the righty Patchett, and a big chance to retake the lead. Play him in at the corner straight up, and that pitch up and in got away from the catcher Ducks, but not far enough to send the runner from third, as the count now 1-0 on Dallas Young. Kenny Dodson Jr., the third baseman, the on-deck hitter. Now he comes set. It'll be a 1-0, and that is off the plate, up and in. Good take that time from Dallas, 2-0. Dallas in a good hitter's count again. Doesn't have to do too much. Just drive the ball to the outfield to get the lead. As now they bring the middle infielders in as well. But that pitch up and inside, and now Dallas in a prime hitter's count, 3-0. And they're 1 ball away from walking the bases loaded for Kenny Dodson. Coming set from the first base side of the rubber. The pitch in there across the inside corner, but probably a good take from Dallas there. 3 balls and a strike. We are in the bottom of the third inning, tied at 3, Batavia and Geneva. Muckdogs threatening to go ahead again. Second and third, 1 out. The 3-1, and a good cut from Dallas, but he fouls it straight back to the screen behind the plate. Count runs full, 3-2. Now stands back in right side. Knees bent, open stance. It'll be a payoff pitch from Patchett. Swung on, hit on the ground to third. They're not going to send the runner. Throw to first in time, 2 down. And that is a big pitch there from Patchett and a missed opportunity for Dallas Young. 2 gone. So second and third, 2 outs, but there's still hope, another chance. Kenny Dodson coming to the plate right side for your Muckdogs. So again, the frustrating thing here for the Muckdogs, they have had runners on in each inning, and they've really, outside of the first, struggled to get them in, and you could only imagine where they'd be sitting right now if they could. Pitch is off the plate, high and away, 1-0. Again, Dodson standing back in from the right side. Here comes the 1-0 delivery, and that is across the outside corner on the black, 1-1. Now steps right back in from the right side, and it'll be a 1-1 on its way from Patchett, and that is high and off the plate outside, 2-1. Caleb Rodriguez is on deck. Kenny Dodson at the plate. So 2-1, 2 outs, runners second and third. Dodson with a base hit, that's all he's got to do to give his team the lead again. And that pitch down and away, gets away from Ducks, and this time a run will score. Levi Aguila scores the go-ahead run. Bacon jets up to third, and so they didn't even need a base hit there. They count now 3-1. They score on the wild pitch, bottom of the third. Batavia 4, Geneva 3. But Dodson could give some insurance here, as a base hit would easily score Trey over on third base. It'll be a 3-1 from Patchett. Here comes the 3-1. Oh, and it drilled him up and in, and that's the second time that Dodson has gotten plunked, and the third hitter that's been hit tonight for Batavia. And you can see Dodson visibly annoyed as he heads on down to first. So now runners on the corners, 2 outs. Caleb Rodriguez, but a meeting on the mound. Don't know if they're going to pull him or just a meeting, but either way, chance to tell you about some exciting concerts coming up.
Muckdog fans, who's ready for Margaritaville? Saturday, August 20th, Dwyer Stadium turns into the biggest beach party around. Parrot Head, Jimmy Buffett Tribute Band will be playing all your tropical and beach favorites. Specialty drinks, lays, and fun in the sun. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. Muckdog fans, ZBTV, the Zach Brown Tribute Band, is coming to Dwyer Stadium on Saturday, September 3rd at 7 p.m. Hear the world's greatest Zach Brown Tribute Band. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260.
Back here in Batavia Dwyer Stadium, new pitcher in the game. It's going to be number 13, Zach Garlinger, in this game for the Red Wings. Zach Garlinger from Enola, Pennsylvania, 6'3", 170-pound righty freshman from Millersville University, and he is taking over on the mound as he comes on in relief of Patchett. But still quite a jam here for Geneva and Batavia. A great chance to tack on. It's Batavia 4-3 in the bottom of the third. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Already 1 run home and looking to add on. Let's get the numbers for you on Garliner. As again, we're in the bottom of the third. Garlinger has a 14.62 ERA. He has struggled so far this season. 8 innings, he's given up 14 runs, 13 earned runs, 14 runs total, 12 hits, 11 walks, only 5 strikeouts. You can see why he's 0-1. He's already allowed 5 doubles in 8 innings and 6 appearances. ERA of 14.62. Very unsightly as we are here in the bottom of the third. First and third, 2 gone. Caleb Rodriguez with a chance to add on, standing in right side. Garlinger ready to go, righty against righty, and that pitch is up and inside. Count 1-0. Oh, and it got away from the pitcher. 1 heads-up base running. Coming across to score on an absolutely inexcusable error by Geneva. Coming across the score is Trey Bacon, and in the bottom of the third, Batavia scored twice, and they didn't need a hit to do it either time. As the count 1-0, next pitch is swung on and whacked foul down that right field line, 1-1. So recapping that play, they threw the ball back, and the pitcher, Garlinger, didn't handle it. He didn't realize he was too late to realize that's still a live ball. And so Bacon realized that and darted for home. What good base running is that 1-1 whacked into right center for a base hit. They're going to send the runner to third. The throw safe. Not in time. So a 2-out base hit for Rodriguez. Kenny Dodson safe at third. And the rally continues for your Muckdogs. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And now things could really start to come off the tracks for the Red Wings, because we go back to the top of the third for Batavia, top third of the lineup, and starting with the leadoff hitter, Josh Leadham. So that was considered on that run an error on the pitcher. So both teams now with 1 error. Pitch is in there across the outside corner. Leadham caught looking, 0-1. So now 5-9-1 for Batavia, 3-7-1 for Geneva. Next pitch, and he is going to whack that foul down that right field line. The count now quickly 0-2. So a good response here from your Muckdogs after Geneva was able to tie it. Batavia having good, smart at bats, and we told you they're dangerous with 2 outs, and they've proved it here in the bottom half of the third. Runner goes for second, 0-2, as he fouls it back. Got a piece to stay alive, fouled it back to the screen. Hard to tell initially if that actually got Leadham, but no, he fouled it off with his bat, so the count got to remain no balls, 2 strikes. And they did have Caleb Rodriguez running there as he'll head back to first. So runners on the corners, 2 outs, still 0-2 on Leadham. The pitch in the dirt, up, and then they thought about sending the runner Dodson from third, but he stopped. However, Caleb Rodriguez does go up to second, and now the significant thing about that, if Leadham comes through with a single 2 outs, that now probably scores 2 runs for the Muckdogs. So a big play there as the count now 1-2. With still 2 outs, Leadham standing right back in, righty against righty matchup. 2 runs home, Batavia looking for more, and that is off the plate upstairs inside, in tight the count 2-2. In the home half inning number 3, Batavia 5, Geneva 3 the score. John Kruba on the call, game 2 of a doubleheader. Leadham standing right back in. It'll be a 2-2 on its way. And Leadham swings, serves it right side. Second baseman fields it clean. Throw to first in plenty of time. And that retires the side. But for your Muckdogs, damage done. 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 costly error. And as we go to the 4th inning, Batavia 5, Geneva 3 on the home of the Muckdogs, the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, top of the 4th inning. 5-3 Batavia the score. Andrew McDermott going to lead it off the lefty as it is 8-9-1 due up this inning for the Red Wings. McDermott, Kumpf, and Ducks. First pitch off the plate and the count 1-0. On the scoreboard, 5-9-1 for Batavia, 3-7-1 for Geneva. Here comes the 1-0 home from Prospero. Swung on and missed as he tied him up inside on the inner third. Count level, 1 ball, 1 strike. Steps back in from the left side. Prospero ready to go. Deals the 1-1. Again, another swing and a miss. Chases a slider down and off the plate. Had him totally fooled. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Batavia scored 3 times in the first. Only watched Geneva to score twice in the second, once in the third to tie it up, and then Batavia twice more in the bottom of the third to retake the lead. As that pitch is off the plate, high and away. Good take that time from McDermott. Count leveled up, 2-2. Now steps right back in left side. It'll be a 2-2. And that pitch off the plate, high and outside. Good eye that time from McDermott, and the count runs full. Now toes the rubber first base side, payoff pitch. And it drops it in there! 12-6 curveball, backdoor breaking ball on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. McDermott out, and he is grumbling with the home plate umpire. 1 away. And you can see still exchanging words. Heads back. And again, both teams have been at times frustrated with this umpire. You know, a little bit inconsistent, but 1 gone as Cole Kumpf, the right fielder, stands in. Looks at a pitch over the black on the outside edge, called first strike. Now steps right back in. Kumpf ready to go. The 0-1. Swung on, popped him up. Jam shot, end of the bat, right side. Foul territory, and Canoe able to reel it in. I think he lost sight of it for a second as that had him going all kinds of ways in foul territory down that first base line. But at the last second, twisted to his right, put it away, kept his balance. 2 gone on the foul out. So 2 down, nobody on. Back to the top of the lineup for Geneva we go. The catcher, Shane Dux. He'll come to the plate from the right side. First pitch comes in, and that is off the plate, low and away, 1-0. So Prospero trying to have a bounce-back inning after giving up a run in the top of the third, especially when his team retook the lead in the home half. And that pitch is in there, zipped it across the outside corner, strike 1 called. Righty against righty, the 1-1. He sets and deals over the outside third. Strike 2. One and 2 on Shane Dux. Max Hittman, shortstop number 2 hitter on deck. 1-2 is swung on, driven in the air, left center, and making the running catch that time. As it stayed up long enough was Dallas Young, who went and got it and covered a ton of real estate. So a 1-2-3 bounce-back inning for Prospero. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left aboard. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Batavia 5, Geneva 3 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a teacher that has made a difference to you, please nominate them to be Teacher of the Game. If a teacher is picked, they will get 2 free tickets to a home game, and we will shout them out during our 4th inning. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilippo12@gmail.com. That's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with their name and a good email or number to contact them at.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, bottom of the 4th inning, Brian Fry leading it off for the Muckdogs, bottom of the 4th. As it's Fry, Canoe, and Burroway, 2, 3, and 4. First pitch high off the plate, upstairs outside, 1-0. Next pitch comes home, and that is off the plate, way outside, 2-0 the count. As on the scoreboard, 5-9-1 Batavia, 3-7-1 for Geneva. And that pitch is in there across the outside corner, and the count 2-1. Now stepping right back in, the pitch. off the plate, high and away, and the count now 3-1. As Garlinger out there for his second inning of work. Garlinger, the righty, against the lefty, Fry. Garlinger delivers a 3-1, swung on and missed at a pitch high and outside. Maybe chased the ball, but the count back to full, 3-2. Garlinger coming set, Fry left side. The payoff pitch on its way, and Fry fouls it back, count holds. John Kruba taking you through this one, the nightcap of a day-night doubleheader. Remember, only a 7-inning game because they're playing 2 games today. 3-2, off the plate, down and outside, low, good. A leadoff walk there from Brian Fry. He'll jog on down to first, and Tyler Canoe coming to the plate. So now it'll be a righty against righty, and Daniel Burroway, the left fielder and cleanup hitter, the on-deck hitter for Batavia this inning. So it's been a game of back and forth. Batavia scoring 3 times in the bottom of the first, Geneva twice in the second, 1 in the third, and then Batavia with 2 in the bottom of the third to retake the lead. Pitch down and away. Oh, what a scoop that time by the catcher, Ducks. He got across to block that. He had to go far as the count 1-0. So again, Fry takes his lead off first, being held on by Circe. The pitch is swung on and missed as Canoe went over the top, down and in. Got away from the catcher, Ducks. Count evened up, 1-1. Now Canoe standing back in from the right side. Runner takes his lead off first. It'll be a 1-ball, 1-strike offering on its way home. And that is down and off the plate, low and outside, 2-1. Canoe right back in there from the right side. 2-1, runner off first. And here comes the pitch on its way, working from the stretch. 2-1 is over the outside third. And you can see Canoe visibly annoyed. And the count level, 2-2. Again, think how that changes the complexion of the at-bat. 3-1 with Canoe versus 2-2. And the next pitch, check swing did not go around at a breaking pitch down and in the dirt. Count back to full, 3-2. So give Canoe credit for staying in there, working his way back to a hitter's count. From the first base side of the rubber. The payoff. Runner goes. Canoe hits it on the ground to third. Bobbled, but he regains the handle. Throw to first in time. Runner going for third. And he couldn't handle it. Had the tag, but he bobbled the ball. So Fry, after all of that melee, gets to third with 1 away. Baseball is a funny game sometimes, folks. And when he threw it over, it looked like they had him dead to rights. However, the third baseman, when he went to apply the tag, he lost the handle on the baseball, so he just tagged him with a glove. Almost like a vampire without fangs. To apply a tag without the ball, it's useless. He got in there, and now Batavia with a great chance to add on. Runner on third and 1 out. So Daniel Burroway with a chance to do it. Right side swings, and I think it will. Cracks it high in the air to deep right. Going back, still going back. Right fielder who makes the catch. However, Brian Fry gonna jog on down. A nice Sunday stroll to the plate. Scores standing up. And RBI on the sac fly from Burroway. And in the bottom of the fourth, Batavia now has doubled Geneva on the scoreboard, their second 3-run lead of the night. Batavia 6, Geneva 3. First pitch swinging, but he got the job done. And now Kyle Corso, the DH, number 5 hitter, standing in. First pitch is off the plate, down and outside. 1-0 the count. So it's now 6-9-1 on the scoreboard. Batavia 3-7-1 Geneva. Next pitch swung on, left fair, past the third baseman, down the left field line. Corso hustling to second. He'll get in there well before the tag. So Corso is now on second with a 2-out double. And again, they are squaring this ball up in this inning, getting a good piece of it right on the sweet spot, connecting and driving the ball. And give them credit, that is now the 10th hit of the night for your Muckdogs. So 6-10-1 Batavia, 3-7-1 Geneva. Coming set. Here comes the pitch. And that is in the dirt, down and away. Nice block from Ducks, 1-0. Now stands back in from the right side. It'll be a 1-0. And that is off the plate, a little bit upstairs inside, and the count 2-0. Now stands back in, toes the rubber first base side. Runner goes for third, and that pitch is cracked. Foul down that left field line, 2-1. So, of course, we'll have to head on back to second. 2 down, bottom of the fourth inning again. That run looks even more huge, given the fact that, again, it's only a 7-inning ball game. As we are 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth, Batavia with a 3-run edge. And it'll be a 2-1 on its way. And that pitch down in the dirt, low and inside the shoelaces. 3 balls and a strike. So Batavia already with the run home, looking to add more. From the first base side, 3-1 swung on, hit high in the air to left field. However, looks like the left fielder has a beat on it, just waiting for it to come down. McDermott is there, puts it away well shy of the track. That's it. But Batavia with the run on, a couple of hits, crazy play, no errors, 1 left aboard. Sac fly by Burroway, the big blow. Let's go to the 5th. 4 in the book from Dwyer. Batavia 6, Geneva 3 on your home for Batavia Muckdogs Baseball, the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, top of the 5th inning, Max Hittman, the shortstop, going to lead off the top half of the 5th for Geneva. Hitman, Searce, and Jaffe, 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Against Prospero on the first pitch, drops it in there across the outside third, strike one called. And this is a very important swing game in the standings. Geneva now 5 back of Batavia in the standings. If they win, they can get back to within 4 as that pitch is off the plate high and away. But if they lose, they're now 6 back in the division. So massive game for both sides. That pitch is across the outside corner. Zips it in there, 1-2. +4 Batavia. You want to get some separation from Utica. You are literally neck and neck with them right now. The more breathing room you can give yourself in July, the better. As that 1-2 is whacked foul behind the plate, and the count going to remain 1-2. On the scoreboard, 6-10-1 for Batavia, 3-7-1 for the Red Wings. John Grube on the call for you tonight as we play the nightcap of a doubleheader. Batavia winning earlier, 8-1. That pitch down and off the plate, low and outside. The count is even, 2-2. Stands back in from the right side. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, grounded to third. Dodson fields, throw to first in time. That's a good play. Dodson from a long way back had to field it. Made the strong throw to first baseman Canoe. One gone. So one down, nobody on. Here is the always dangerous designated hitter, number 34, Nick Sears. Again, only a 7-inning ball game, so Geneva now down their last 8 outs. As that pitch up and inside, forcing him to back off the plate. Very much in tight, 1-0. Man's back in left side. The pitch off the plate, down and outside. 2-0 the count. As time now called. Now towing the rubber from the first base side. Here comes the 2-0. And that pitch off the plate, high and away. And I think Prospero and a lot of people wanted to know where that pitch missed, but the count 3-0. Now he's working quickly, 3-0. Sears swinging, and he flies it into straightaway center. That gamble not going to pay off for him, as settling underneath it is the center fielder, Dallas Young, makes the catch, 2 gone. But I guess, you knew he had to come in there, didn't want to walk him, and with the power Sears has, he's the only one that's actually hit a home run this year. Maybe a 3-0 jack trying to get back to a 2-run game, but it didn't work out for the Red Wings, and there's 2 away. So here's Jordan Jaffe, the third baseman and the cleanup hitter, standing in righty against righty. Pitch missing off the plate a bit high and away, 1-0 the count. We will take this opportunity to reset the scoreboard. 6-10-1 Batavia, 3-7-1 Geneva. And here comes the 1-0, and that is over the outer corner. Paints it on the black, called first strike. Now stands back in right side, does Jaffe. It'll be a 1-1. Swung on and missed as he waved the breaking ball down and away, and the count 1-2. Batavia with a very impressive record now, quietly. Yes, they've had some struggles, but they're 21-10, and they very much deserve to be in first place in the West Division. And that is swung on and missed, and Prospero fired up. He is jacked up as he's heading off the mound, but a 1-2-3 inning to shut him right down. And that's how you do it. Prospero owning your home turf. So let's go to the bottom of the 5th as no runs, no hits, no errors for Geneva in the half inning. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Batavia 6, Geneva 3 on the home of the Muckdogs, the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
We go to the bottom of the fifth inning, 6-3 Batavia. Trey Bacon leading off this half inning for your Muckdogs. First pitch over the outside corner, 0-1. Bacon, Young, and Dodson due up. Next pitch misses off the plate in tight upstairs. Up in his wheelhouse, 1-1. So it's 7, 8, and 9 in the Batavia order. 1-1 coming home. Swung on, shoved right back up the middle into center field. That gets through for a leadoff single for Trey. So that is now the 11th hit of the night for the Muckdogs. 6, 11, and 1 for Batavia. 3, 7, and 1 for Geneva. So runner on first, nobody out. Here is Dallas Young, the center fielder, coming to the plate. He'll step in right side. Here comes the pitch, and that is down and in the dirt, low and in at the shoelaces, and the count 1-0. In the home half of the fifth inning, Batavia up 3, sitting pretty. Remember, since it's a doubleheader, it's only a 7-inning game. So they're 2 innings away from a doubleheader sweep of the Red Wings. 1-0, and now Young bunts, and he gets it down. It's a beauty up the first base line. Catcher is not even going to make the throw to first. That's how good that bunt was. So both are going to reach. So moving up to second is Bacon and Young with what ends up being a push bunt on an attempted sacrifice for an infield hit. The catcher Ducks looked like he might have had a shot at first, but decided not to. So it's first and second, nobody out. And now here's Kenny Dodson. We'll see if he bunts. With first and second, nobody out, chance to add on to their lead. And he does square, except this one was a rocket bunt that goes foul behind the dish. And the count 0-1. Caleb Rodriguez, the shortstop, on deck. So first and second, nobody out. Trey off second, Dallas Young off first. The 0-1, and again he bunts, and this time he gets it down in front of the plate. This time the catcher Ducks will make the throw to first in time for the 2-3 put out, but moving up to second and third, Bacon goes to third, Young goes to second, and with one out in the bottom of the fifth, Batavia with a chance to deliver what really could be a potential knockout blow here in game 2. So one down, runners on second and third, and it's going to be Caleb Rodriguez digging in. Righty on righty matchup again. Just simple, smart, put the ball in play. Don't have to do too much. Hit it to the middle infield, gets a run home. And he swings and grounds that one foul past third base bag. Just missing Skip, and the count 0-1. Now stands back in right side. It'll be an 0-1. On the inner third. Second strike called. Boy, that looked pretty borderline, but the count now 0-2. If you're Caleb, you got to just reset, forget about it. All you have to do is hit the ball to the outfield, try and get a run home. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Rodriguez doesn't do it. He strikes out, but the runner coming to the plate, and the throw from the first baseman home in time, and your Muckdogs just ran themselves out of an inning. So, again, a swing and a miss by Caleb, strikes out, and then the throw home was a double play to end the inning. But again, a not very good second strike call put Caleb in that spot. And once again, the home plate umpire playing an impact on this game. But regardless, Batavia comes up with no runs in the inning. Couple hits, only one left. Let's go to the sixth inning. Batavia 6, Geneva 3 on your home of the Muckdogs, the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history.
So we go to the top of the sixth inning from Dwyer Stadium, and it is 6-3 Batavia, the score. 6-12-1 for the Muckdogs, 3-7-1 for Geneva. And as we go to the top of the sixth, leading off going to be number 14, Cole Fleming, 5, 6, and 7 in the Red Wings lineup. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and ripped back up the middle. That'll get on through to center field for a leadoff hit for Fleming. So Fleming is on first with nobody out. And this is going to bring Ozzie Fleischer to the plate. So Prospero again going to have to work out of a situation where he lets the leadoff runner get on, but he's got a 3-run lead to work with. The pitch off the plate, low and away outside. 1-0 the count. Fleischer standing back in from the right side. Prospero having to work out of the stretch as they throw to first, and oh, he just gets back in there. Cole Fleming does. And boy, they were close to picking him off there. Cole Fleming might want to be a little more careful as the count 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. This could be tailor-made for 2, 4, 6, 3. Double play. And that is massive at this stage in the game. A double play. And so now 2 gone in the top of the 6th. Geneva down to their last 4 outs. So it was grounded right to the second baseman, Fry. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for Prospero. Pitcher's best friend, the twin killing. Fry stayed collected. Nice flip to second to the shortstop, Caleb Rodriguez. Strong return throw to first to get the double play. 2 away, and that pitch is swung on and fouls it away to the screen behind the plate. 0-1 as Brandon Gelpe, the center fielder, the new hitter for Geneva. And boy, talk about changing the complexion of an inning. Instead of a runner on, now there's 2 outs, nobody on base. And that pitch bends in there over the inside part of the plate for a called second strike. From the first base side of the rubber, the 0-2 comes on its way, and that is off the plate, high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gelpe stands back in, righty on righty matchup. And here comes the 1-2 from Prospero. Swung on, popped him up. Foul ground, first base line. Who's got it? Neither one could come up with it. Aguila, the catcher, or the first baseman Canoe. And it's going to drop foul, giving Geneva another life here in the top of the 6th. As the count remains, a ball and 2 strikes. From the first base side of the rubber, it'll be a 1-2. Here comes the next pitch, and that is down and away, and that gets away from the catcher. Count even, 2-2. Again, top of the 6th inning, we're playing the nightcap of a day-night doubleheader. However, because that is the case, by PGCBL rule, these games are only 7 innings, so Geneva down to their last 4 outs. Batavia that close to taking a 6-game lead over them in the division. The 2-2, and that is upstairs, inside, in tight, and from 0-2, he's worked the count all the way to full. Andrew McDermott, number 7, the left fielder, standing in the on-deck circle for the visiting Red Wings. First base side of the rubber, it'll be a payoff pitch. Prospero coming set, and that is off the plate, upstairs and outside. So it's a 2-out walk for Gelpe, and now that double play looms even more large. As once again the Red Wings have a base runner on, but this time with 2 outs. So here is Andrew McDermott, the left fielder, stepping in. Lefty against righty is the matchup. John Kruba saying thank you for tuning in tonight and all day with your Batavia Muckdogs. They won the first game of the doubleheader 8-1, trying to finish off the sweep, up 6-3 in the top of the 6th here in the nightcap. Here comes the pitch. That is off the plate, missing high and away, and the count 1-0. Gelpe again taking a lead off first, being held on there closely, though, by Canoe. Prospero working out of the stretch. The pitch swung on, popped him up. He could get out of the inning. Levi, the catcher behind the plate, puts it away. And that is it for Geneva in the 6th. They're down their last 3 outs. And if that's all for Prospero in the game, bravo. 6 innings, just 3 runs, and he is leaving with a chance for the Muckdogs to get the sweep. Or we might see him for the 7th. Who knows? We go to the bottom of the 6th. Batavia 6, Geneva 3 on the Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home.
Back here, bottom of the sixth, Josh Leadham, top third of the order, due up for Batavia. Leadham, Fry, and Canoe. First pitch is in there across the inside corner over the inner edge, 0-1. Garlinger comes up the 0-1 and fouls it back, 0-2. Now steps back in right side. The 0-2 is off the plate, high and away, and the count of ball and 2 strikes. Now stands back in from the right side. It'll be a 1-2 on its way. And Leadham swings and gets a piece to stay alive. Count gonna hold, 1-2. And it caught a piece of the catcher. So quickly out, that is Ducks, excuse me. And the manager taking a look, making sure he's okay. And it looks like he's gonna stay in the game, which is good to see. So he will stay in the game, as this is the last chance for the Muckdogs, as long as they hold the lead, because this is the bottom of the sixth. It's a doubleheader, a 7th inning game. So this basically is serving as like the bottom of the 8th when the home team's winning. So last chance to get some insurance runs. Leadham stands back in from the right side. It'll be a 1-2 on its way, and that is off the plate, high and outside. 2-2 the count. 6-12-1 on the board for Batavia. 3-8-1 for Geneva. Here comes the 2-ball, 2-strike delivery, and Leadham will foul it back. Count gonna hold, 2-2. So it'll be interesting to see who Skip decides to go with on the mound in the top half of the 7th inning, if he's going to go to Carlos Rodriguez, the closer, or if they're going to stick with Prospero. Probably depends what happens in this inning, as Leadham swats that into right field, and coming on and unable to make the catch. Unable to make it is the right fielder as he slid, and they said he trapped it. So Leadham will reach with the leadoff single. Great attempt in right by Cole Kumpf to try and sell it, but when he went into the dive, he trapped it as it hit the grass. So leadoff base hit for Leadham. So a good start to this bottom half of the 6th, 13th hit of the game. And here is Brian Fry standing it. Left side of the plate. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Blew it by him high and away. 0-1. Tyler Canoe, the number 3 hitter, most powerful hitter in this Muckdog lineup, standing on deck. Runner takes his lead off first. It'll be an 0-1. And Fry takes that the other way into left field for a base hit. So again, they pass the baton, moving station to station. Jogging on up to second is Leadham. Fry on first with back-to-back hits to start the bottom of the 6th. And that is going to be all, it looks like, for Garlinger. So they're going to take him out of the game, as the manager already has signaled, or maybe they're going to have a meeting on the mound, but it sure looked like the manager, as he came out, was motioning. Although I didn't see anyone warming, I'm not seeing anyone jogging. But they are having a pitching change. So We will step aside to thank our sponsors and then be back with the information on the new pitcher in the game, 6-3 Batavia, bottom of the sixth. Don't go anywhere.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Farrell Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium in the bottom of the sixth, 6-3 Tyler Canoe at the plate. New pitcher in for Geneva. First pitch, and Canoe whacks that in the air to left field. However, just got underneath it. Left fielder's there to make the catch. Runner going for third, and lead up with the head first slide, and the aggressive base running going to get there. Meanwhile, staying on first is Fry, but Batavia runners on the corners, and one man out. As it's number 6, Justin Mahue, who is taking over on the mound for Geneva. Justin Mahue on the mound. So one gone, runners on first and third. Daniel Burroway, the righty, steps in. And now runner Fry goes for second, pitch up and in. The catcher not even going to make the throw to second. Instead, cruising on into second base is Fry. And now Batavia really set up to provide the knockout punch. Runners on second and third, one out. 6-14-1 Batavia, 3-8-1 Geneva. Mahue ready to go, the 1-0. And that slides in there across the inside corner. And the count is even, 1-1 on the called strike. Burroway doesn't have to do anything fancy. Again, they're playing straight up at second, short, and first. So hit a ground ball there, you probably get a run home. The 1-1. And Burroway swings and misses, help the pitcher out there, diving down and off the plate, 1-2. Kyle Corso, the DH, and the number 5 hitter in the on-deck spot. So 1-2, one out. 6-3 Batavia, big spot in the game. Second and third, Batavia looking to add some insurance. And Burroway going to chop that one foul outside the third base bag. Count going to hold, 1-2. Now he stands again in from the right side. Toes the rubber from the first base side. It'll be a 1-2 on its way. And now time called. Now standing back in right side. It'll be a 1-2. And that's off the plate upstairs inside. Count 2-2. As Corso going to dig in again right side. Mayhew against Corso. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Burroway putting on a heck of a battle here as he fouls another offering away. Count holds 2-2. He could sniff an RBI, really trying to get it, as the count gonna hold 2-2. Toes the rubber from the first base side. It'll be a 2-2, and that is off the plate. Down and inside, and you could see they wanted the call, but the count now runs fall. Now standing back in from the right side, it'll be a payoff pitch. 1 away, runners on second and third. Corso gonna tap that one foul outside the third base bag. Count gonna hold at 3-2. John Krug on the call here, and again, a reminder, you want to come out and experience Batavia Muckdog baseball for yourself, come on out and visit the box office or pick up the phone and call 585-524-2260. As it'll be a payoff pitch again, missing upstairs and inside. So Burroway with a well-deserved, well-earned 1-out walk, and the bases are full with Muckdogs, and 1 away. So Burroway heads down to first, and now Kyle Corso standing in. Again, another righty-on-righty matchup. Bases loaded, 1 away. Standing in right side of the bat back. 1 out. The pitch, and that is in there at the knees on the inside corner, 0-1. They're playing double play depth at second and short. In at the corners. But again, a drive to the outfield would get the job done. Pitch in the dirt, down and in, and nearly got away from Ducks, but not far enough for the runner on third to come home. So the count now even, a ball and a strike. Corso standing back in from the right side. And it'll be a 1-1. And that is in the dirt. No, again, it caroms towards the third base line. However, again, not far enough for the runner to score. But the count now 2 balls and a strike on Corso. Levi Aguila Jr., the catcher, and number 6 hitter, awaits on deck. Toes the rubber first base side. The 2-1. Swung on and missed at a fastball high and away. Got him to chase. See, that was a little bit overzealous from Kyle that time, but the count 2-2. But as we saw with this 2-run double back in the first, hitting with 2 strikes and runners in scoring position doesn't bother him. He knows how to choke up. He needs to do that right now with the bat to try and get another run home. And instead, he swings and misses. A rare off-plate appearance for Corso in a sac fly RBI situation, and now it's 2 away. So you can chalk that up to another opportunity that goes by wayside. But Batavia still has a chance here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Here is Levi Aguila. Bases loaded. First pitch on the inside corner at the knees. And the count 0-1. Toes the rubber from the first base side. It'll be an 0-1. On its way home, and that's a curveball that draws the inside corner, catches a part of the plate, called second strike. And now Aguila is really in a big hole in this at bat. He's going to have to really grind his way back into it, down 0-2. With the bases loaded and the pitch, high and away off the plate, count a ball and 2 strikes. So in the event the Muckdogs don't score here again, like we said, coming into this half inning, be interesting to see who Skip goes with on the mound in the top of the 7th. It'll be a 1-2, and that is punch fouled away back behind the plate by Levi, and the count going to hold 1-2. 6-14-1 Batavia, 3-8-1 Geneva. Batavia trying to win both ends of this day-night doubleheader, having already secured a Game 1 win, 8-1 over the Red Wings. It'll be a 1-2 on its way. And did that hit him? I don't know. It looked like it clipped him. However, no signal yet. I think they're just going to call it a ball, but they're going to talk about it because the home plate umpire is motioning to the second base umpire. So right now, nobody knows nothing as they're still talking, and they say it did hit him, which is what it appeared to up here. Well, they agreed, so it's a hit by pitch and an RBI for Levi Aguilar. Scoring is Leadham, and in the bottom of the sixth, Batavia does tack on another key insurance run. In the bottom of the sixth, it's your Muckdogs 7 and the Red Wings 3. And now here is Trey Bacon, the extra hitter, standing in right side. And that is a big turn of events. The Muckdogs now have a 4-run lead to work with. And now Bacon slams that just foul down that left field line. That probably would have sent this place into a frenzy because that would have cleared the bases. But he just missed a double by a hair. Foul ball, 0-1. Trey Bacon at the plate. Dallas Young, the center fielder, on deck. Here comes the 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Tied him up inside with a good off-speed pitch. Down at the shoelaces, 0-2. So Batavia now with 1 run home here in the bottom of the sixth, looking to try and see if they can add more. Now stands in right side. Here comes the 0-2. Over the inside corner with the off-speed pitch, and that's it for Batavia in the sixth. But they do add an insurance run on the hit by pitch by Aguilar. Let's go to the seventh. Last chance for Geneva. Again, 7-inning game because it's a doubleheader. Let's go to the seventh after 6. Batavia 7, Geneva 3 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, top half inning number 7, and your Muckdogs 3 outs away from winning and sweeping the doubleheader. They're up 7-3 over Geneva. Cole Kumpf going to lead it off as Michael Swanson Jr. takes over on the mound. First pitch swinging, grounded up the middle. Second baseman Fry, throw to first, and Canoe can't handle the low pick. And I think that Fry had trouble transferring it to make the throw, so Kumpf going to beat it out with a leadoff single. So it is now the 9th hit of the ball game for Geneva. 7-14-1 for the Muckdogs. 3-9-1 for the Red Wings. But again, because it's a double header, Batavia only needs 3 more outs to win the game. So 6 strong innings from Prospero, and now it's Swanson on to try and close it out. First pitch in is off the plate, down and inside, 1-0. As it is Shane Ducks back to the top of the lineup in the box, standing in right side for the Red Wings. As Ducks is the leadoff hitter, looks at a fastball over the black on the outside edge, called first strike. As the count 1-1, nobody out. Swanson ready to go. Runner off first. Pitch down and off the plate, low and away. On the count, 2 balls and a strike. Max Hipman, the number 2 hitter, shortstop, on deck. Kumpf taking his lead off first base. Here comes the 2-1. Now a throw over to first. It gets away from Canoe. Goes down the right field line. Kumpf at second, and he can keep on running to third, and he will get in there standing up. So that's going to be an E1 on the pitcher, Swanson. Runner on third, nobody out. But you're up 7-3, so you got to more so focus on the hitter rather than focusing maybe on the runner on first. Again, if he steals and you don't make a throw, because the score is 4, they just call it defensive indifference. As the count now 2-1 regardless, just got to find a way to get some outs. Swanson very good so far this season. 2-1, and that misses off the plate up and inside. 3 balls and a strike. And he's quickly working himself into a jam here. Max Hipman, the number 2 hitter, on deck for the Red Wings. 3-1 is grounded back up the middle, past the diving shortstop Rodriguez, into center field. Kumpf scores, and in the top of the 7th, Geneva still trying to fight, still trying to ruin the evening for the Muckdog fans. And in the top of the 7th inning, now Batavia 7, Geneva 4. So give that an RBI single for Shane Ducks. And now here is Hitman coming up as the tying run now on deck. So if they ended up taking him out of the game, it would become a save situation as there's a meeting on the mound. Again, Swanson so far on the season has been pretty effective when he gets in there. Swanson with a 5.06 ERA in 4 games, 10 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 6 walks, so too many walks, 9 strikeouts. A record doesn't have one, 0-0, 1 double and 1 triple given up. Trying to close this one down here. Running around first, nobody out, and here is Hitman, the shortstop, standing in. First pitch, missing off the plate, high and outside, and the count 1-0. Now he'll stand back in from the right side of the plate. And Nick Sears, who's on deck for Geneva, as that 1-0 is roped foul down that right field line. Count even, 1-1. And Nick Sears, again, the DH on deck. We remember, gives Batavia fans nightmares what he did a couple weeks ago in the 9th inning with the tying runs and him at the plate. As that pitch swung on and missed, blew it right by him. One with the gas high and away, 1-2. So if you can avoid having Sears come up as the tying run, that would be enormous for the Muckdogs. Swanson ahead in the count 1-2, righty on righty matchup. The pitch in the dirt, down and away, and the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, it's the top of the 7th, but because it's a double header, it's 7 innings, so this is like the top of the 9th. Runner on first, nobody out. The pitch missing off the plate, high and inside, and Swanson 1 ball away from bringing the tying run to the plate in the form of Circe. Swanson ready to go, first base side, payoff pitch, swung on and missed. He got him with the fastball high and away out of the zone, and that is massive because now Circe doesn't come up as the tying run. And again, like I said, I don't need to remind you again of how dangerous this guy is at the plate. So, a huge pitch from Swanson, 1 away, runner on first. And here is Circe standing in left side, and that pitch is in there. Dots the inside corner, so it appears whatever Coach Eaton might have said to him on the mound appears to have locked Swanson in, and the count 0-1. Lefty Sears stands in. The 0-1 is waved at and missed again. High and away, and the count now 0-2. Again, Ducks taking its lead off first. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Batavia 2 outs away from a sweep. Swanson working out of the stretch. It'll be a no-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swung on and taps it foul outside the first base bag. Count gonna hold 0-2. We're in the top of the 7th inning. John Gruber coming to you live from Dwyer Stadium as Batavia looking to win both ends of the day-night doubleheader. They're 2 outs away from doing so. And the 0-2, fastball high and away upstairs outside. 1-2 the count. 7-14-2 for your Muckdogs. 4-10-1 for Geneva. Here comes the 1-2, and that is off the plate, high and outside. Count leveled up, 2-2. Now stands back in left side, runner off first. And the pitch, swung on and missed. Circe is out of there, so they strike out Circe for out number 2. 2 big strikeouts from Swanson. You got to give him credit. After having a rough beginning, he's come right at the belly of the beast. 2 of their bigger hitters and got them both out. So now, runner on first, 2 away, 1 out away from a win, and the batter is Jordan Jaffe. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch looks down and away. He takes that off speed, and the count 1-0. Batavia with this win would improve to 22-10 on the season. Swung on and missed, and the count 1-1. Now he'll step back in from the right side. It would be a season-high 12 games over 500, a high watermark for the Muckdogs. Next pitch, backdoors him across the outside corner over the black, and Geneva down to their last strike. Stepping in from the right side, runner off first, 2 away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. All comes down to this. Pitch missing upstairs and inside, count 2-2. As Cole Fleming, the number 5 hitter, awaits on deck. We'll see if it gets to him or if the game ends here with Jaffe's AB. Again, Swanson coming set. The 2-2, swung on and missed! And there it is, folks! Your Muckdogs sweep the doubleheader. They sweep Geneva right out of town. Batavia wins. Your final score tonight, 7-4 in favor of your Muckdogs. Celebrate Batavia 22-10. And again, in wrapping up this game, much like the first one, while this one was a little bit tighter, but Batavia got off to that 3-run bottom of the first. And during this win streak at home, that's what they keep doing. They score in the bottom of the first, and what that does is it helps set the tone. And so that is a huge key. And then even when Geneva fought back, Batavia always had the answer. It was a back-and-forth game for most of this, but Tyler Prospero able to get out of jam after jam, 6 innings, only gave up a couple of runs, and then finally able to close it out in the 7th was Michael Swanson. So 22-10 now, 6 games ahead of Geneva in the West standings, and they're starting to gain ground on Utica, who they surpassed last night. Well, we get 2 more wins, so you continue to just move past Utica as well, which is huge. So a big thank you to everybody who made both games today possible. Robbie and Nellie Nichols, Mark and Tabitha Witt. And again, we are in the home stretch, folks. These are big games. If you want to come out, come down, support your team. 585-524-2260, or visit the box office, skip the line, or by calling 585-524-2260. So that'll do it for us here tonight as Batavia wins both games 8-1 earlier today, 7-4 tonight, and they sweep the doubleheader with Geneva. Until next time, I am John Karuba. Thank you for tuning in. One more time, your final score, Batavia 7, Geneva 4, signing off from Dwyer Stadium. Have a good night, everybody. Congratulations, your Muckdogs win twice tonight on the Muckdogs